Yeah, when we started to think about creating a memorial, we had to realize that it is really impossible to know how the victims' families and friends really feel. And what we wanted to explore, a place that maybe gives a little access to other people to share the feeling, to share the memory, but also meet other people around it, to create new connections, to create a little bit hope. And that was our motivation, to go away from this idea of a classic monument and towards something that is about an engagement and about a memory that is created. So what we are intending is to have first a physical passage that connects north-south through the meadow. That is also the connection into the larger campus. And then a passage of remembrance and memory that is kind of a moment of quietness separated out from the passage. So we're having basically in the Sleepy Hollow site, which is really beautifully nested within the landscape, the integration of a seamless kind of part of the memorial into the natural beauty that exists. With this new path connecting. And then the three circles of remembrance for the victims, for Brian, for Ariel, and for Alexandria.
And each of the three circles takes on a bit of a different character that reflects the sort of everyday life of a student on campus. The first circle, which is the largest, is the gathering circle. And this is really a place for bleacher seating and really kind of group activities, which is also why we've located this closest to the College of Music and the practice space, and even the hopes that, you know, during the warm months, we could even have outdoor classes or practice sessions at the circle. The meditative circle is a little bit smaller. It's a little bit more intimate. It's a place to go to sit by yourself and really be in tune with your thoughts. And the social circle, which is located at the entry, is much more of just a free form gathering place, a spot to meet with your friends and just have conversations as you would around campus. And then each of the circles has a similar set of elements that are repeated. The first and most important is the tree at the middle. So we imagine here three very distinct trees, each representing one of the victims. And we imagine this to actually be an opportunity to gather the family, have the families select the tree, plant the tree, and really be part of this, the creation of this memorial. And then where you see here in gold, there's also going to be a little bit of text that talks about the victims. It takes a little bit of their memory and preserves it. And then, of course, additional elements such as bleachers, seating, so that people could occupy the spaces.
And as an experience, just imagine the slightly rolling hills of the meadow, seeing all the different trees with the wind and the sun, but realizing that there are three different and very beautiful trees surrounding here in the beautiful landscape. And here in the organization, we'll be seeing that all the students can either way pass through the meadow, see the trees and the circles in the distance, and to go their way and maybe become curious about maybe sometimes stopping here and taking a little bit of a break and engaging with their friends. Or people can go here also very with an aim and distinction to gather, to meditate, and to socialize and to commemorate. So from the social circle, imagine how you approach over the winding path, seeing the beautiful tree and coming closer, and maybe seeing already some people here that have a conversation, that think about the victims, and maybe find a little bit kind of hope and peace at the moment. And what I love about a circle is that there's a unity there, but it also has a size where individual groups can engage in their own right, but then also feel not alone, they feel together. The gathering circle, as Doran described, is the biggest one. And what is here a distinction is that it's also very close to the School of Music. So our hope is here that also some of the students gonna take that opportunity to play some music, be there with the instruments, and you can imagine the melodies just going through the landscape and giving some joy to everyone around it. So that also this year is something that becomes a real experience about the campus life, but also the memories that can be kind of experienced and nurtured here about the victims. And the third one, the meditation circle, here the architectural geometries are more separated so that everyone has the piece of place to be able to reflect and internalize a little bit more, and always with the beautiful tree in the center. Where you can see that with also the hybrid between the concrete and the stone and the metal, beautiful materials coming together and allowing also through the porosity around the tree that the tree has enough water and nurture to prosper. And all of this, a very engaging experience during the day, but also during the night with beautiful lighting, so that we see this very beautiful trees being very featured in a beautiful atmosphere that gives comfort to the people, and hopefully a little bit learning for the people who don't know what the victims' families and friends have gone through, and maybe a little bit peace for also the family and the friends of the victims. That's our presentation.